Hello, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing my September Shop My Stash. The products that are in the container right now are from August. First, we're going to go through each and every one of the products that I used throughout the month of August. We're going to talk about them. Did I love them? Did I hate them? And also some products that I used up. I'm going to be showing you guys those products as well. And then I'm going to go into my collection. You guys are going to come along with me. We're going to choose new makeup for the month of September. And in the end, we're going to come back and put everything back where it goes. So if you want to see what products I chose for the month of September, my thoughts on the products from August, of course, just keep on watching. So we're going to start off by talking about the lip balm that I chose for the month of August. This is the Beauty Creations lip oil. This is so good. I really much enjoy the product itself. I'm not really a huge fan of the smell, like the scent of this product, but it's actually really nice and really fun to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back into my collection. It's really nice and I'm so glad that I got to use it a little more. Next up, we have the Sephora Mattify Amplifier Gel. So I did have another primer in here and I did finish it up, so I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So I did replace it with this product and I'm actually almost out of this one as well. So hopefully this will be in a empties video soon, but I did go ahead and throw this in. The primer that I actually did finish up was the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Long Wear Primer. It is all out of here. There's just like a lot of air in there. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this into my empties. I was so glad to finish this up. This doesn't really do anything extraordinary for my skin, so I'm just kind of like whatever about it. But again, there's like so much air in here and it was rather easy to use. It's just super goopy. Doesn't really do anything for my skin at all. I think I have like one more of these and then I'll be done with the Hard Candy little mini primers. Next we have the setting spray from Beauty Creations. This was actually really nice. I really much enjoyed it. So glad that I threw it in for the month of August. Smells really good and it just feels good in the skin as well. So again, so glad that I chose this. For lipstick, I did choose the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade, it's called like chai or something, merengue. I did take this with me on the cruise and I did get some usage out of this product. I'm not sure if I showed it to you guys last month, but I did use it a few times throughout the month. So I'm so glad, so proud of myself for using it because I'm not a huge fan of like bullet lipsticks. I don't really reach for them, but this one I actually use quite a bit. Next, we're talking about the cream blush that I chose. This is a Studio Color Flush Liquid Blush in the shade Walnut. This is really nice. I got so much usage out of this. The one that I didn't really get a lot of usage out of was the Awa Studio Sculpt Effects Contour Stick, just because I did use my Project Pan bronzer a lot more, which is, you know, good because I'm making progress on it, but this one kind of went under the radar. Didn't really use it. Same thing goes with the highlight. Also started using my Project Pan makeup, which actually lives on the lower drawers down here. So I'm really proud of myself for using the Project Pan makeup, but these two like cream products did go under the radar throughout the month. I already know I really much enjoy this, but you know, I didn't really get to use it. Next we have an eyeshadow primer. I use this quite a few times, maybe a handful, not a lot. It's just like a whatever product for me. I'm not really into a lot of eyeshadow primers. I just tend to use my concealer, but this is nice to have in my collection, but I don't think I'm gonna be using this up anytime soon. Then we have the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. I literally don't think I showed it to you guys, but I made so much progress on this little product, so I'm so happy. I got a lot of usage out of this. Feels nice and smooth on the skin, so I was really glad that I got to choose this and I got to use it a lot more. Next we have the mascara of the month, which is the e.l.f. Big Moon Mascara. I love this thing. I'm so happy that I chose it. I got so much usage out of it. Love it. We have like my lip products. Let's see, I also have the gloss. So the gloss was the LA Colors Filling Plump Lip Gloss. I used a lot. Then we had the Revolution product. This one actually doesn't really last a long time on my lips. This is very much like a creamy kind of moment, but I really love the color. And then this one I didn't really use a lot, the Beauty Creations Velvet Stay Lip Paint in the shade Cappuccino. I didn't really use. I think I used it like twice. For eyeshadow, I had the Ulta Beauty Shadow Crayon. I didn't use this at all, but I did get a lot of use out of the little palettes that I chose. I chose two of the Chamisse little palettes. This one is the one that I used the most throughout my work week, but this one I actually used in the beginning a lot more. This is such a stunning color story, but again, this is the one that I used so often. As you can see, Like, it's such a nice everyday kind of color story. There's like shadow on the sides. I just reach for this so much. I use this as a like crease color, and then this under the eyes, and it's just so nice. So I really much enjoyed using these two. We had the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. I really much enjoyed this. It's such a nice coverage concealer. I didn't really use this a lot throughout the month because I was using the City Color foundation. I just kind of like that one a little more, but this one's actually a really nice coverage foundation. I just have a hard time taking the product out of the like the actual packaging, which is why I haven't been using it, especially for work. When I'm in a rush, I don't really want to take time to try to take the foundation out of here. Then we had my City Color brow gel. I use this every single time. Anytime that I could, I took it with me on the cruise. I love it. Same thing goes with the LA Colors gel liner. I love it. It's amazing in the shade brown. I had two lip liners in from LA Colors. The first one is the Perfect Brown, and then we have Cafe. I did use Cafe a lot more, but Perfect Brown is also amazing. I really enjoyed both of these liners and I use them a lot. Same thing goes for the Be Bold cut liners from City Color. Love them both. They are a little dry, but I really did enjoy both of them, especially the brown one is really nice. Next we have powder. So I did hit pan on the Be Pure Infused Pressed Powder. If you guys recall, I mentioned that there was like a little dent going on, and yep, I hit pan on it rather quickly, and it's just really nice, and it definitely mattifies my skin. So I was using this a lot throughout the month. The SHEGLAM lightweight long lasting makeup powder. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the progress last month, but this is what I have going on right now. I was using this so much throughout the month as well. All right, next we have our face palettes. As you guys know, I went on a cruise, so I just went ahead and chose face palettes. It was just easier. This is the one that I took with me, and I've also been using it for work. So this is the Revolution The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror face palette, and as you guys could see, I don't know if you guys could tell that the Bart image is kind of rubbing away because I use this all the time. And then we have the Lisa one is also kind of going away as well. It's really nice, and I really much enjoyed using this throughout the month. Last face palette is the Glow Natural face palette from C Color. To be honest, I didn't really enjoy this, and I think it's past its prime, so I think I'm going to end up decluttering this. Unfortunately, it just wasn't applying the way that I remember it used to. I just think it's rather old now, so I'm just going to get rid of this palette. And the last two products I have to talk about are both of my eyebrow pencils that I used up. The first one was this one that was chosen for the month of August, which is the City Color Be Bold Precision Tip Waterproof Eyebrow Pencil, which I used up completely. I love this brow pencil, but it just doesn't last a long time. And then we have this one, which is actually newer to me, and this is the Too Faced Superfine Brow Detailer, which is also out. So I got two brow pencils out of my collection this month. We're gonna start off over here. I have all my lip scrubs. Let me see, I'm trying to look for a lip balm. As you guys know, we're doing more of a randomized moment this month. Usually it's like it has a theme, but I'm kind of feeling edgy, and I just kind of want to go for things that are newer in my collection that I haven't touched in a while. So the first one is the Sugar Lip Balm from Smoke and Mirrors. This is from the 99-cent store, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this in as my lip balm option. All right, next we have my eyeshadows. They're like literally not organized at all. Like, I'm telling you, like everything's a little all over the place. I have all my Amuse stuff up here. I have all my Metamorphosis stuff in here. This one was in a while back, so I don't want to choose that. I literally don't know what I want to go for. I have like a lot of newer palettes in this section. This is actually the palette that I took with me on the cruise, the Harvest palette. So stunning. But well, you know, this is a possibility because I really love all the green tones in here. It's so stunning. So this is a maybe. Oh no, actually this is the one that I took with me, the Wild Behavior palette. How did I mix those up? I don't know. But this one comes with the everyday tones. We have green tones in here. This one I may consider taking out. We also have, we'll do Halloween stuff next month. Yeah, okay, let me go through this and I'll see. You know what, this is one that I haven't touched at all in a long time. This is the Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty palette that I got on sale from Ulta, and it's stunning. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. Right, so as you guys know, I have a bunch of lip glosses in this huge thing here. I literally don't know what I'm gonna go for. I'm contemplating just pulling the diamond lip gloss from Amuse Studio, but I just used this in a video. You know what? I think I'm gonna pull this, the Jouer Jeffree Star lip gloss that I found at my local Marshalls. And yeah, this one's in the shade Sweet Tooth. Looks stunning. All right, next we're in this drawer. We have foundations, primers, setting sprays, and concealers. Let's start off with primer. So this one for sure I kind of want to pull because it is called the SHEGLAM Birthday Skin Primer. My birthday is in September. So why not? So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. And we'll do one more. Let's see, one that I haven't used in a while. Alright, I kind of want to pull this one from Amuse, the A+ No Pore Face Primer. I haven't touched in a long time as well, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this as well. Next we have this section here, which is my foundations. We have the City Color Be Matte Foundation I've been using a lot. Actually, this is the one that I was thinking about when I was going to film this video. I want to pull the W7 Just Tinted Moisturizer situation in the shade Almond from Five Below. I've just been wanting to use this a lot more, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this for the month. For setting spray, we have quite a few options. This is actually new to my collection. I haven't touched it. Paradise Refresh Face Mist. We also have the Milani one. Let's see. Oh, I also have the LA Colors one as well. I think I'm just going to pull this one from BH because I haven't touched it, like I said, and I'm really curious to get more thoughts on this. And concealer, we have quite a few options. Let's see. This one's also newer, and I do want to gather more thoughts on the LA Colors Conceal It from the Family Dollar in the shade Beige. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this, as well as the color corrector from the Dollar Tree in the shade Peach. Next, we're in this section. I have all my brow stuff here and all my mascaras there. I actually have to go through my mascaras because some of them are getting a little old. Oh my god, look at this packaging. It gets so filthy. But let's see. This one I feel like it's almost out. The City Color Be Batty Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. And I might have to stack mascara, so I'll just pull the Amuse Studio Curl Lifting Mascara as well for a nice pinky kind of moment. I have all my eyebrow stuff here, so I do have, let's see, what do I want to pull for brows? I don't even know. We have the brow pen I've been using a lot. For sure, for setting the brows, I want to pull the Amuse Brow Gel in Clear. For the actual brows, I kind of want to pull this one again, the LA Colors Brow Pencil. Why not? I'll just pull these two for the month. And maybe a brow gel. I'll pull the Beauty Creations Brow Gel in the shade Ebony. We have lipsticks in this section. They're getting a little dusty, so I will have to clean them soon. But there is one of the Metamorphosis lipsticks that I really want to use more in the shade Dreaming. All right, next we're in this section where I have all my cream bronzers here. So let me see. I have like my blushes that don't fit as well. I really haven't been using this one at all, but I've been using my Project Pan one that's also e.l.f. So I have been wanting to use this up. So I have the Ebony York Contour and Glow Stick in the shade bronze brown. I'm just kind of trying to use this up just because it's also very old in my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. Actually, never mind. I think I'm just gonna pull the Indeed Nano Bronze Bronzing Drops. This was actually sent to me and I really enjoyed them from what I remember, so I'm actually gonna throw this in instead of the Ebon one. Next, we have all my highlights up here, which, let me see, I think I have more. Oh gosh, it's like overflowing. I have, okay, let's choose one of these instead first. The eyeshadow primers. I tend to choose the same ones over and over. Let's go ahead and choose the Amuse Studio Nude Soft Base Eyeshadow Primer. For blush, I have quite a few cream blushes. To choose one of these from the Modern Love collection from SHEGLAM And these also double as a lip product. This is the Modern Love situation. It's like a lip slash cheek product in the shade Hug Me. And for highlight, I think I'm just gonna pull one of these liquid moments from, what is this from Malibu Glitz. Actually just gonna go ahead and pull the Awe Studio Dewy Cream Highlight in the shade Grace, and I just broke it. Awesome. All right, next we have my pressed powder. So I've been in a slump where I throw powder on my face and it just kind of like disappears. My face has been very oily these couple of days, and I've noticed, especially when I use this one, so I'm definitely not gonna pull that. I'm still trying to get a hang of that one. This one is so good, but also doesn't control my oils. This one is actually really good at mattifying my skin, so I'm going to choose the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Setting Powder. It's just a translucent, oh gosh, translucent moment. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in, and we'll do one more. Now that we're here, what should I do? I kind of want to finish this up. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder, and as you can see, it's like almost out of here, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in. All right, next we have my liners. For sure I want to pull the more like lilac city color Be Bold color liner. Just stunning. I do want to stick to more of a purpley kind of moment this month. You know what, this one's almost out, the Huda Beauty one, but I haven't been touching. Actually, that would be in here. Okay, I'm gonna pull Huda Beauty as a black liner, and then I'm gonna pull my purple Artista liner as well. So I'm pulling 3 liquid liners this month, and then we have pencil liners in here, which I kind of want to do one colorful, which I'm gonna stick with the Awe Studio Gel Liner in the shade Starfish, and we'll do, well, actually I don't need a black one. I do have a gel liner in the Huda Beauty, so I think that's it. We're just gonna pull 4 liners. Next we have more of the glittery kind of moments down here. I'm not really sure what I want to go for. I haven't really been pulling from these sections, to be honest, but I'm very intrigued by this shade here, the Awe Studio Loose Pigment, and this is the shade Spell. It just looks so stunning. I think it's going to go so well with the Huda Beauty palette. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. So if you recall, last month I did go on a cruise. So that's like basically what I based my choosing from. So that month I actually just chose 2 face palettes. So I'm so excited to go back and choose multiple face products, okay? Because I have not been playing with any new stuff lately. So yeah, there's a lot of options. This is actually what I took to the cruise. I did end up like kind of changing things up. This is actually really nice from Beauty Bay. We also have this from City Color that is new to me. We have a couple of new stuff from LA Colors. We have a couple of Ioni stuff. I kind of want to do this, the Profusion highlighter from the, I don't remember what this was called. Oh, the Summer of Love collection from The Simpsons. So I think I'm going to choose this as a highlight. Next we have blushes, and we have bronzers in the back. I kind of want to go for this, the Ioni Blush in Rosy. Look how stunning that color is. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. And then for bronzer, I kind of want to play with this a little more. The Awe Studio Perfect Bronzer Powder in the shade Latte. As for face palettes, I think I'm good. Or I could pull one from that section. I'll just do the Totally Plastic bronzer palette, or like face palette, that I found in my local Marshalls. All right, lastly we have lip products. So I have all my lip liners here. I have the LA Colors lip liner in Natural. So like I said, I am going for a more purpley moment. So I do want to pull one of my faves, which is the 24-hour gel liner from Ebony York in the shade Brown Cocoa. This one's actually newer to me, the LA Colors lip pencil in the shade Natural. So go ahead and pull those 2 out. And as for actual liquid lipsticks, let's see what I want to pull. All right, for more of an everyday kind of moment, I do want to pull the SHEGLAM liquid lipstick in the shade Bougie. And I'm actually so tempted by this one, the Awe Studio Wonder Lip Matte Lipstick in the shade Sugar. Looks so nice as well. So I think I'm going to pull these 2, more of a nude and more of a vampy lip. All right, so is it perfect? No, but it's the best I can do right now. So this is what the makeup looks like now that we have everything in for the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.